Today I'm sharing some Dollar Tree life hacks that you're not gonna wanna miss. Let's do this.
Hack number one is for if you have any of those rugs that are really low pile, especially like if you have rugs in your car, these are the kind of rugs that just hold on to dirt. Like even if you've vacuumed them, stuff hangs into them. So the trick here is get one of the toilet bowl cleaners from the Dollar Tree, and then you're just going to cut it off at the top. And I'm using like a tiny little hacksaw here, but it was really easy to cut this off. You could honestly just do it with like a serrated knife. And then you are going to insert this into your drill. And essentially if you created like a power scrubber from a Dollar Tree toilet cleaner, and then you can just use this basically to like scrub away all of the dirt. It actually, the first time I did it like blew my mind how it just like, it busted away the dirt in a way that a vacuum could not. You can literally see the dirt just like flying everywhere here. Okay, the battery just died on my drill, which was really disappointing. I wasn't able to finish all the way at the end. But let me just show you the before and after. It literally just like buffs all the dirt off. So here you can see the before and after, which I think is pretty impressive considering my drill worked for about 90 seconds and then it died. Okay, let me teach you how to deep clean your sink drain. Your sink drains all have something called a P-trap, which is like a U-shaped bend in the plumbing that traps sewer gases, but it can get really gross. So what you're gonna start by doing is putting some really hot water down there just to loosen everything up. And then you are going to take some vinegar from the Dollar Tree as well as some baking soda. Now I know that together vinegar and baking soda just make salty water, but we're not looking for them to be a cleaning agent. We're looking for them to create a chemical reaction, which is what they do. When they combine, they foam. So you're going to pour some baking soda down your drain. Then you are going to follow it up with some vinegar. You're going to get that foaming action. So you're going to take like a paper towel or a rag or whatever and basically cover up the hole to the drain so that that chemical reaction is forced downward into the pipe, because that's what we want to happen. We want to loosen up any of the junk down in that gross, disgusting P-trap. So basically just repeat this a couple of times until you've gone through all of the baking soda. And then if you have excess baking soda and you have a stainless steel sink like this, it works as a great micro exfoliant. So go ahead and scrub your stainless steel sink nice and clean. Like ew, it gets out so much junk. That's so gross. And then hot water again is just gonna rinse everything out, and now your drain should be a lot cleaner. And just as some proof of this working, this is my sink before I did this. You can see that the drain is so clogged that the water actually can't drain quick enough. And this is it after. You can see the water is quickly draining. So it really works. Okay, so this hack is for Band-Aids, and it's how to get Band-Aids off without them hurting, which I feel like is an especially good hack to have if you have children. So I have a Band-Aid here, and I am going to put it onto my arm, like where you have those fine little arm hairs, because everybody knows that's the worst place to take a Band-Aid off. I'm already regretting this a little, because like what if it doesn't work? It will, I know it will work. I've done this before. Okay, you want some Vaseline or some petroleum jelly. We're gonna just put that onto the Band-Aid. You could also use olive oil, but the olive oil at the Dollar Tree I find kind of sketchy because it's like blended with other stuff. Honestly, it probably works, but the best thing to do is just kind of let it sit for 10 minutes or so. Okay, so it's been like 15 minutes or so, and so now we'll just be able to peel this Band-Aid right off. It stuck a little bit, as you could see, but it didn't stick to any of my hair. It didn't hurt for it to come off at all. So this is a great hack if you don't want to have to take a Band-Aid off a place with hair, or you have kids that are funny about Band-Aids. Next time you're at the Dollar Tree, pick up one of these pill organizers, because you can actually remove the lettering from it. Now I knew you could use nail polish, and I tried just sort of like swiping it like I would do nail polish, and this did not work. What you want to do is just put your cotton balls down on top of the lettering and then just soak it with a little bit of nail polish. Let it sit for like a minute or two, and then it will literally just like wipe away the letters. And then I just washed this under the sink with a little soap and water, and all of the letters came off. And now you can use this. You can use this as an organizer for anything now that it doesn't have the letters, but I think it works perfectly for organizing jewelry for travel so that things don't get mixed up or tangled. Okay, next up is for bracelets. If you wear bracelets, you know that trying to put bracelets on yourself is always a pain in the butt. So just grab a little piece of tape. You know, Dollar Tree has tape, obviously, and it will hold the end in place for you, and then you can easily put your bracelet on. Since we are getting into the spring, let's talk about using the pool noodles for some of like your general gardening. So you can cut up pool noodles into all sorts of shapes and sizes. So I had this fake plant that I really wanted to like cover with moss, but I didn't want to fill this entire basket with a moss, obviously. So I just cut up the pool noodles into the size that would fit right for me and used it as basically just a filler for the basket, because they're super lightweight, so it makes it so it's not too heavy for you to move this plant around. And then you can put any moss or topping on top of that. Now you can also use this this for real plants. I cut them a little bit smaller and I essentially use them as a filler in the bottom of my big pots, because again, if you fill a big huge pot with all soil, it's gonna be way too heavy. So I like to fill my pots at least half of the way with a less heavy filler, and the Dollar Tree pool noodles work perfectly for this. Then you can just top it with some soil, and then you can pop your plant in here. This is a plant that I had, like an indoor plant, but again, works really great for outdoor plants as well. I have these huge planters in the front of our house, and if I filled these all the way with soil, they'd be like way too heavy. These little caddies from the Dollar Tree have become one of my favorite mom hacks. I keep them in my car to give my kids snacks. They're perfect for movie time because they are like the perfect little snack caddy to give your kid while they're having snack. Even the Dollar Tree popcorn holders fit perfectly in the small ones. Water bottles also fit perfectly in the small one. And great for on-the-go fast food. If you're giving your kids like fast food in the car, the easiest way to give it to them so that they're not spilling it all over the place in the back seat. If you have a drafty door, you don't need to buy expensive door stopper. What are they called? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna make our own. Basically, you just need 2 of the empty tubes from wrapping paper and then a pair of pantyhose. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. You're going to cut one of the legs off of the pantyhose, and then you're going to slide the 2 tubes into the pantyhose. My God, I don't have words today, you guys. And then basically you can now slide this underneath the door with 1 tube on either side, and you have created your own door draft stopper. Since it's the spring, you probably can find this floral wire this time of year, which works great in the garden, but honestly, I love this just to have as like basically twist ties whenever you need them around the home. Twist ties, if you're gonna buy them on their own, you're gonna pay $6 or $7 for them. You get so much in this little spool, and you can find so many uses for twist ties. I love using them for bundling cords. All right, I want to share a very cool candle hack that you can do. This is one that I did during Halloween, but basically you need some of the white tissue paper from the Dollar Tree, and you're going to tape this over a sheet of regular computer paper. And then you can print whatever images you want. I'm doing a Halloween one here, so I did some Halloween images, and you will see that some images will print out on the tissue paper better than others. So it is a little trial and error. Not every image will work perfectly, but I loved the way these skulls came out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out these skulls. You wanna make sure to cut as close to the image as you can. That's gonna give you the best look. And then I also ended up cutting out like this haunted house image as well. So basically what you're gonna do is lay it onto your candle, and then you are going to cover that with some wax paper, and then using your blow dryer, you are going to heat up the candle. Essentially what's gonna happen is it's gonna slightly warm the candle wax enough that your tissue paper kind of melts into the candle, but it gives the image of a transfer. And I love this because you can literally put any images you want on candles. It is so cool. I've shared this hack so many times, but you guys, if you're not doing it, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Get this dish wand from the Dollar Tree, fill it halfway with dish soap, halfway with vinegar, and keep it in your bathroom. It is the quickest way to clean you can literally clean your entire bathroom in like 5 minutes. Sinks, tubs, like any faucet things, just scrub and then rinse clean, and it works really quick. It is literally the easiest, most like fuss-free way to clean a bathroom. You're gonna thank me when you do it. Just trust me. All right, this next hack is using the LED push lights for your Zoom calls. As somebody who makes YouTube videos, I'm pretty used to like lighting up a space, and so like lighting myself up when I'm going to be on a Zoom call or go to a meeting or whatever is not a big deal for me. But I see one of the biggest problems when I'm chatting with other people or I'm seeing other people be interviewed or do business calls on their computer is that they're not properly lit. And that's because we're using the lighting that's in our house, and the lighting in our house is typically 2 different ways. One, it's either coming from straight above us, and when light's straight above us, it tends to put weird shadows on our face, and it's not all that attractive looking. And then the other option is obviously to have light straight behind us. When you have light only that's behind you, you're going to be in complete shadow. And the easiest way to solve this is to put light basically directly in front of your face, between the camera and your face. It's gonna light up your face. You're gonna look so much better on camera for any of your Zoom calls. This little LED light is the perfect solution because of the little kickstand. You can literally close the kickstand over like 3/4 of the way, and it will just sit on top of your laptop. And that way when you get a call, All you have to do is tap the light on. Your face is lit, it's lit evenly, it's lit all around, you don't have any weird shadows. My next hack for using these is to actually use them on a table, like top lamp. Tabletop lamps are great to have in places like around on your desk, to have on a bookshelf, to have on a table just for a little bit of extra light. But sometimes they can be really tricky because then you have to find a place to plug them in, then you have cords hanging everywhere. So you can actually just swap a bulb for a tap light. So I got this little tabletop lamp at the clearance section of Walmart for actually less than $3. And I'm just gonna start by removing the cord. Usually this is really easy to do on lamps. On this one, I just had to unscrew the bottom and then cut where the cord connects to the lamp and then screw the bottom back on. And then I'm just going to replace the bulb area with the push light. So this particular lamp actually had a flat cover over the bulb, so it was really simple for me to just pop the LED light right onto that. But if you had more of a traditional spot for a bulb, a really simple solution would be to just hot glue the LED light right onto that. And then there you have it. Now you have a totally portable lamp. You can literally put this on any table, any desk without the fuss and without the mess of wires, and you get just as much lighting as you would have. Like I said, I got this lamp for less than $3 at Walmart, so this was a $4 hack for me, and now I have this really great little portable lamp that I can take all sorts of places. Our next hack is using one of the plastic hangers from the Dollar Tree. If you just cut off the center at the bottom of one of these, and then you can hang a paper towel roll on this, and this is really great just for paper towels to hang like any extra place that you might need it. It's really good by a tool bench, in a basement. I like to keep ours outside just because I'm always outside with my kids, and literally every time I am outside we need paper towels and I'm always running back inside for them. You could hang them in the car, in a shed. Possibilities are endless. If you are a mom who has kids who still take tubs, try this hack out. You're gonna get one of the mesh laundry bags from the Dollar Tree, as well as the 2-pack of suction cup hooks. These suction hooks, by the way, are like so good. They're so strong. You're going to go ahead and stick them onto your shower and then hang the mesh bag from it. And this is the perfect place to throw all of your kids' 8 million bath toys because they will drip dry in there. They're not gonna take up space. And if you really want them, once they're dry, you can unhook them and they don't have to actually be like sitting in your shower and tub at all times.
All right, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed these hacks. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Remember to be kind to yourself and to others, and I will see you all in my next video.